Good morning, friends. This is Rajan Sehgal on behalf of Travel Agents Association of India, our national office bearers, the President, Vice President, Honorary Secretary General, and Treasurer, and our MC committee for this wonderful session which we organized under Skill and Education Committee of our association. And the theme of this webinar or this session of today is reset your mindset to success, I think, which is the need of the hour. And to present this session, we have a very dynamic Sheldon. I don't think I have to give her any introduction or profile that she has done this MBA or this degree in this course or this course, because the best part of Sheldon is whenever one meets Sheldon, she always smiles and she talks positive and great. I think which are the one of the best quality of a person. Rest 1 hour she will be taking over this session. You can ask questions and answer after her presentation is over. And I also very grateful to Mr. Anil Sharma, Online TV World, for giving us this platform and our media partner. Over to you, Seldon, now. Thank you.
Hi, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you to TAAI and Global News Network for organizing this platform. My name is Seldon Tenzing. I'm an entrepreneur in the field of tourism marketing, a life and a business coach, a speaker, and author in making. And I'm excited to talk upon the importance of mindset and how it has the power to change your life simply by changing your focus of attention and by identifying your mission in life. I believe you're not just on this earth to survive but also thrive. And my mission is to help people unlock their full potential by developing their inner world so they can become unstoppable in their external world. You can also reach me on my social media handles, and I hope this session gives you powerful insights into your own mind and realize the importance of working on your own mindset. Enjoy the session.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I promise you guys, I know there's a lot of webinar happening today, left, right, center. I promise you I'm going to make this exciting. I'm going to make this as valuable as possible. I need your full attention. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me. My name is Seldon Tenzing. I think majority of you would know that already. If you don't know, I'm happy to introduce myself. Um, I'm so like taken aback and a little bit nervous as well at the same time, because this topic is extremely important and crucial at today's time. So I would require all of your attention. Awesome. So let me just quickly see if all right, I would like to have this chat next to me so that I can see who is doing what. So guys, I would like to make it interactive as much as possible. So feel free to share in your comments. What I would like to do is I would like to build a 30 minutes content, because too much of blah blah, I don't want to make you sleep. And then I would love to take in calls, and I would love to interact with you guys and see, know your experiences, what you've been facing, what's happening with you guys. So thank you so much once again for joining in. And I think what would make sense to begin with would be a little background story of me. I'm sure some of you or many of you might be wondering, who the hell am I? Like, why am I even standing here in front of you? What is my right of standing here? So is it okay if I can share a little backstory about myself? Is that okay? Please put on the chat, give me a thumbs up. Come on, guys. If you want me to give you 100% energy, I need that energy back. So right now I can't see you, so the chat is the only moment here. So go ahead, give me that love so that I can give my best. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the interaction. All right, so my quick story is that I'm born and brought up in New Delhi. I come from this beautiful state called Sikkim. Never had the privilege of staying there, but I've lived in Delhi all my life. And it's been a fantastic journey. I've studied here. I did my MBA International Business from Shriram College. Come from a middle class family. My dad is a retired doctor with the central government, and he has been a really tough taskmaster for me. Thanks to him, I've become an overachiever. I have learned to achieve so much in life. So once I finished my education, like every other middle class mindset, I decided to get a job, because that was my only option. And then once I got a job, my first job was into education industry. From there, I jumped into media lifestyle, and then I jumped into travel and tourism. And that's where my career really, really picked off. And I think I've always been on the destination, the tourism marketing side, and not really been on the travel agency side. So I work with the best brands that you can talk about, American destinations like Visit Florida, Orlando, Miami. I work with attractions like Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, hotels like Venetian Macau, Parisian Macau, airlines like Ethiopian Airlines. I've had the best journey really in the corporate life. But you know what? After 9.5 years of being there, I felt there was a disconnect. I kind of thought like there was a glass ceiling. And my last journey, my last company that I worked with was Yatra. Yatra was the only experience, the 2 months experience I had with an OTA. And Yatra was kind of a turning point for me. So I realized that I was not becoming the person that I had to be. And I was always pulled down. You know, whenever I was trying to go up, I was always pulled down by people, bureaucracy, politics, backbiting. I don't know what all crap was happening in that company. And I knew I wasn't built for that. And I knew that this was not what I'm meant for. So I was a very depressed person back then. I was crying, I was cribbing, I was complaining. If my Yatra friends are on the call by any chance, they would know how much I cribbed and cried back then. And then I realized that one day a miracle happened, basically. One of my old clients actually reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to work together directly with us? And I was like, huh, me? Really? Me? Low in confidence, you see. So then I was like, okay, that sounds like an idea. But instead of, I should have been excited. I should have been, yes, this is my opportunity. But you know what happened? I was scared. I was scared because I came from a very employee mindset. I was like, paycheck chala gaya to monthly paycheck nahi aayega. Because that client, I was starting really small with that client. And I was in a certain position. And my whole life has been about reaching designations, like right from the school days, getting good grades, getting good positions, getting designations, getting salary hikes. That had been my whole journey. And then now all of a sudden I had to start scratch. I was panicking. My parents were like, are you sure what you're doing? I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, I hope everyone can hear me. Someone says no audio. Is that true? Please type me a quick yes if you can hear me so that I'm not talking to myself. Okay, awesome. Thanks. There are some poppers in between that, pulls you back. I'm like, okay, can anybody hear me or not? Awesome. So what I was saying is that I was ridden by fear at that moment. And I realized that I don't know if I can do it. I had all these kind of questions. Am I good enough? Can I do it? What if I fail? What if I lose money? And all of these things. And my family was also quite, was kind of fearful of what I'm doing. But I just decided, I'm like, I knew that if I had to get out of this corporate rut, I need to take this plunge. And so I did. And thankfully, that was the best decision of my life. And then another miracle happened. Once I took that opportunity, I opened my mind opened, and another level of opportunity started coming to me. I started another business in network marketing. I had no idea what network marketing is. I was at that mode where I'm like, kuch to karna hai, kuch bada karna hai, let's do something, make it big and things like that. So I started this business in network marketing along with the tourism business. I said, dono saath mein karenge, dekhenge kahan jata hai. And then I had no idea what this business is, but I put in a hell lot of money and I said, let's start this journey. And I don't know how many of you know about this business. This business is a hard ass business. It slapped me right, left, center, all sides, and it shook me from inside. And fast forward, the reason why I'm saying this, because this is a business that made me realize how arrogant I was, how egoistic I was, how only driven by materialistic achievements person I was, and I didn't see anything else. And in this business, I learned how to take off all our masks. All of us, believe it or not, all of us are wearing multiple masks around us. One mask in front of your parents, one mask in front of your kids, one mask in front of the society, friends, etc., etc. We have so many masks. We have lost that authenticity. I had to learn to take off all these masks and show the real side of me. the real me. That was a hard job. And the second thing that I learned about myself was that I loved working with people. I loved building people. I loved helping them make money. मुझे कुछ मिले नहीं मिले फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा था मुझे. I was so much enjoying coaching at that point of time. I didn't know what coaching was, to be honest. I just knew I was contributing to people's growth. That's it. And when that realization really got strong in my head, I was like, okay, now I need to find something new. I need to explore more. I stopped everything at that moment and I said, I'm going to get into community service. I went into a massive scale of community service. I started working with the youth who wanted to set up business, entrepreneurship. I got into that. I started helping kids, I mean, not kids really, but young in their 20s to start up their businesses. I started working with women and their empowering issues. I started working with issues like domestic violence, sexual harassment. I started working with underprivileged children to give them education. I was all over the place and I was loving it. You know, the kind of money I made in all of that? Zero money. But I was enjoying it so much. I was happy to another level. Every single day I got up and I'm like, yes, this is what I'm meant to do. And then one after another, I realized, okay, I need to make this bigger. I need to contribute more. I need to impact more and more people. I need to be coached. I realized I need to be coached. I started looking for my mentors. And then I met Arfin Khan, Mr. Arfin Khan, one day, and he became my mentor. I don't know how many of you know Arfin Khan. He's a celebrity coach today. And I started learning with him and I started opening a whole new dimension along with him. And that's how my coaching journey actually started. And today I'm speaking, I'm coaching, I'm doing group coaching, one-to-one coaching. And it's been a fabulous journey. Just in a couple of months, I've impacted over 600 people's lives. And it's been so fulfilling, so humbling. And today I'm so excited to be here and standing in front of you to be able to contribute. So guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. I want to now dive into the topic. I want your full attention. Okay, I hope you're there. If you are there, come on, I want energy coming in. Come on, give me some high fives, thumbs up, yay, yoo-hoos, anything. If you're excited, write anything. High five, yay, Rekha, high five, you too. Awesome, you guys. You guys are wonderful. I promise you, things are going to change today if you are able to listen and follow me. Oh, okay, so let's dive into the gruesome topic, right? Now, the topic for today is something which is such a need of the hour, like Mr. Rajan said. Today, we are going through an unprecedented time. I think nobody was prepared for this, not even the coaches. Nobody was prepared. And because of this unprecedented time, I have noticed two kinds of people that have evolved evolved in this time. So in the beginning of the lockdown, I realized there was one set of people who were very upset because their business had shut down or closed down. Their lifestyle had changed, so they were very, very upset and depressed. There was other set of people who were excited to another level because they didn't have to go to their work. They had more family time. They were able to pursue their hobbies. Now, as the time has progressed and things have not really come up, those naturally positive people have also started to sink. They're also starting to feel low and they're like, kab khatam hoga, kyun nahi ho raha hai, and all of that thing is happening. Now, and I do understand that. Now I'm going to talk about something, I call it a little controversial. People come to me and say, you are a motivation speaker. You are a guruji. You are, I don't know what all names I've got over the time. It's crazy. But you know what? I have to tell you one thing. I don't believe plain positive thinking works. I don't. If it did, I would, as a fun thing, I tell people that I would wear a Superwoman costume, go to the roof and scream that everything is okay. It's a brand new day. Everything is going to be fine. Coronavirus is going to go away tomorrow and all of that. But that does not happen. I can sit and do affirmations all day and say, I'm strong, I am powerful, I am beautiful. I can do all of that. But end of the day, I might feel a little good about myself, for sure. But end of the day, there are no results. No results. right? So that's why I feel plain positive thinking does not work. Secondly, motivation. People come to me and say, give me motivation, give me encouragement. That doesn't work either for me. And I'll tell you why. Because what motivation does is human psychology. What each one of us are looking for is outside. You were looking for external motivation. We think अगर वो चीज मिल जाए तो लाइफ सेट है, अगर ये चीज बदल जाए तो हमारी लाइफ सेट है. We're always looking at external things and thinking that our internal world is going to change. But you know what? I'm a coach. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm none of those things. I might look very, very sweet, but I am very tough as well. So what I'm trying to tell you is, as a coach, my job is to show you the reality as it is. Okay, I am not going to put butter on your toast and say everything is going to be okay. This is what it is. But you know what? This can also change. It's a choice that we're making every single day. So positive thinking doesn't work for me. Motivation doesn't work for me. What works is, instead of looking at external things changing, हम wait कर रहे हैं lockdown कब खत्म होगा, corona virus कब चला जाएगा, all of the, instead of waiting all of these things, what is inside? You've got to change your inner world. You have got to really sneak peek and see what the hell is inside going on. What are you made of? What are you made of? Nobody thinks about that, right? So, okay. So what I would like to show you is, I would like to talk about the power of your mind. Okay, everything is here. Everything is here. So I tell everybody, your brain is like a supercomputer. Supercomputer. Supercomputer का काम क्या है? वो आप एक program input करते हैं, उसको वो computer process करता है and gives you an output, right? A brain works in a very, very similar fashion. You put a certain input in your brain, it processes it, and it gives you a result, okay? For example, if you put good thoughts in your head, so what are these programs? These are nothing but your thoughts. Whatever thought you have in your head, these are your programs. So whatever good thought you put in, your brain gives you a good result. Bad thought or crappy thought, you get a crappy result. Let me give you an example. For example, let's say I want to lose weight. I think I'm fat. And I don't know how many, I'm sure it's a very common problem for everyone, especially for women on this call. We think, oh, I want to lose weight. Instead of, you know what we say? Why am I fat? Programming. Why am I fat? I'm telling this to my brain. My brain is going to get into an FBI, CBI mode, and he's going to say, challenge mila hai, question mila hai, let me find out what the answer is. So it's going to start doing its tehqiqat and say, you know what? The reason why you're fat is because you eat junk food. The reason why you're fat is because you don't exercise, you fat cell. So these are the kind of results that you're going to get. Now, what I would like you to understand more is focus. So basically, your thoughts, whatever thoughts, have you heard this phrase called whatever you focus on, it grows? I'm just curious. Has anybody heard this phrase? If you have, let me check if everyone's awake. Wakey, wakey. Type a yes if you have, if whatever you focus on grows. Only Garima and Hema says yes. Himanshu says yes. Who else? Who else? Who else? All right. It is 100% true, because like I said, your brain's job is to give you answers to whatever you focus on. That's what your brain is. Now, check. Now, this is a challenge. This is a check for everybody in this lockdown period or whatever this period is happening. Check, where have you been focusing on? There are 3 behavioral thought patterns that I would like you to explore today, okay, which will make you realize what are you focusing on. Let's see. Okay, number 1, are you focusing on what you have or what is missing? Are you focusing on what is missing, like बाहर नहीं जा सकते हैं, business बंद हो गया है, and all of that? Or have you been focusing more on what you have? That thank God I still have my house. Thank God I still have food on table. Thank God I still have health. Thank God I still have my family. What are you focusing on? Secondly, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on something you can control or you cannot control? I want everyone to check. Be honest with yourself. Check. What can you are you focusing on what you can control? or what you can't control. Coronavirus कोई control कर सकता है आज की तारीख में? At least मैं तो नहीं कर सकती, I know that. So why should I even cry about it? But what can I control? I can think about business नहीं चल रहा है, ठीक है. I understood. We're all hit. I'm part of the travel industry as well. But what are the other things that I can really explore? What are my other talents? What are my other passions? How can I generate more revenue? That's something in my control. Or are you focusing on past, present, or future? Understand, guys, our brain is also primitive in its nature. It is designed to make you live in the past. Because our brain is like a memory bank, and वो क्या करता है ना, वो सारे experiences store करता है उसमें, and it reminds me, anything new comes up, it says danger, danger. It lives in the fear and likes to live in the past. It believes in negativity. So are you living the past? That means you're living in fear, you're living in your old negative experiences. Or are you living in the present or the future? If you live in the past, there's nothing wrong with it. कोई गुनाह नहीं कर रहा है किसी ने. But the problem is that you won't be open to the possibilities of your present or future. So where are you focusing on? And the reason why I am talking about these behavioral patterns is this has got a lot to do with how you're feeling today. Awesome. Let me see. What are you focusing on, guys? What are you? Okay, nice. I want everyone. Imagine if there is someone who's focusing on what is missing and what can't control, what I can't control. What is missing and what I can't control. Imagine that. How would you feel? How would a person feel? Imagine. Type in your chat. Type it to everyone, guys. Don't privately chat me. Type it to everybody. You never know what answers you give out can make a difference to someone else. So let's just open the chat for everybody. All right. Imagine if there is someone who is constantly thinking about what is missing and what that person cannot control. Tell me what kind of emotions that person is going to feel. Write it down. What kind of emotions that person is going to feel? What is missing he can't control? Everyone is so positive. That'll make me unhappy, depressed, absolutely. What else? Negative feeling. Yes, Bhavna, you're absolutely right. So can you imagine when you're focusing on these things, it's going to drain you down, right? So understand one thing, your focus, where your thoughts lead to certain emotions, okay? If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling low and no energy, what kind of action are you going to take? What kind of action are you going to take? If you're feeling low, depressed, what kind of action? Absolutely nothing. Someone said, Prashant is saying nothing. Absolutely no action or very limited action. If you're doing limited action or no action, what kind of result are you going to get? What kind of result are you going to get if you take limited action? Zero results, no results, limited results. I would say zero results. Absolutely. So it's extremely important to understand this equation today. Your thoughts, good thoughts, bad thoughts lead to a certain emotion. Good emotion, if you have positive thoughts, you have positive emotions. If you have positive emotions, you have energy around you. What kind of action you will take? You will take massive action. You will take massive action. No challenges is going to stop you there. And then if you take massive action, what you're going to get? Positive results, right? So I want you to understand this equation. I am not making this up, guys. This is science. This is fact. This is what neuroscientists work on every single day. So this is not my story, okay? So believe in that. Now, interesting enough. So now we've understood how thoughts affect our emotions, our actions, and our results. अगर इतना ही easy होता तो हम क्यों नहीं positive thoughts और अच्छे thoughts, empowering thoughts सोच के बैठे रहते? Why is it so difficult? Why do we keep slipping into a negative path? Today we think, okay, we're going to do something big, and some negative news hit us and we fall down again. Why does this happen? There has to be a reason behind it, right? Now, like I said, positive thinking, motivation doesn't work for me. What works for me is understanding what your identity is. Now, your thoughts are influenced by certain beliefs in your head. There is a belief system we all have. Every individual around here on this call has a certain belief system in their head. Now, what are these belief systems? Belief system is you didn't have it when you were a child. When you were a baby, like this cute little picture that you see, when you were a baby, you came in as a clean slate. But over the time, you looked around, you looked at your parents, your relatives, your friends, your family, your society, your teachers, everybody taught you something. Rules, regulations, thought processes, everything has been influenced and they have become some kind of a program in your head, and we call it the belief system. अगर एक glass में आधा पानी है, some people might think it's half, there's a glass half full, some person might say it's half empty. Both of them have very different way of seeing it, right? So there is a belief system. What it does is it becomes like your chashma that you wear every single day, and you start viewing the entire world with that lens. That's, you're looking that, and there's a meaning that you give to every experience that you say. That's why some people are happy in some situation, and some people are sad in the same situation because of their belief system. And that belief system about yourself, what you think about yourself, defines your identity. That's what I call the identity code. What is your identity code? What do you believe about yourself? Are you a good person? Are you a bad person? Are you an ambitious person? Are you fearful? Are you nervous? What kind of person do you think you are? That pattern, that belief system influences your thoughts. So as you can see on the सबसे पहले जो engine है पूरी train की जो engine, that is identity. What do you believe about yourself? And everything what you believe about yourself, you will have subsequent thoughts, you have subsequent emotions, you have subsequent action and results. So very often what we do is we make goals, we make outcomes. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be rich. Now let me give you an example. Let's say if I want to lose weight and I say, I want to lose weight, but my identity inside is telling me, you can't lose weight. You fail in whatever you do. If I keep thinking like that, do you think I can lose weight? Do you think my goals and resolutions are going to work? Absolutely not. Let me give you another example. Let's say if I want to be rich, but in my head, I say, you can't be rich. Your parents are not rich. Your people around you are not rich. Money making is hard. If that is the identity and belief system that I have, do you think I can be rich? So very often what happens is our goals, our outcomes, whatever resolution that we create does not match our identity. And if it does not match your identity, 99.9% you will fail. Maybe 0.1% you might get lucky, but you will fail. That's not going to work. So that's why what I call is you've got to match your identity in order to match your outcome. So understand one thing, your identity is a reflection of what you will achieve. So what you got to do is you got to, instead of focusing on the results, ye chahiye, wo chahiye, aise ho jaye, waise ho jaye, work on becoming the person you need to be in order to get that result. Work on yourself. You've got to change. You've got to take that ownership from victim mode to empowering mode. We're so good at becoming victims. उसके वजह से ऐसा हो गया, उसके वजह से ऐसा हो गया. We're pointing fingers at every single thing. Government ने ये कर दिया, उसने ये कर दिया. अपने में उंगली करो and सोचो, what can I change? How can I be a person that will drive me to the result I have? And why is it so important? Again, let me give you another example. Let's say I'm a soldier. Let's say I'm preparing to be a soldier. And I go and let's say I'm going for a combat and I'm trained in that combat. I am a martial art expert. I have the best weapons. I have the best technology of the bulletproof vest and everything. But in my head, again, my identity is I can't kill people. Killing is bad. All of that is happening. Do you think I am going to be an effective soldier? I don't think so. I hope you guys are following. I hope it's not getting too technical. Yeah? All right, guys, keep giving me energy, please. Let me know you are okay. Rekha says no, it's good. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I'm trying to see is identity, working on your identity is crucial, and that's where coaching comes in. That's the work of your coach. Coach is not here to motivate you, to encourage you, to show you, say everything is okay, rah, 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 rah. Doesn't work like that. You've got to work on your identity. And all the successful people that you see today, all the successful people that you see, they have been able to create the identity they've been able to create the outcome just because they believe in their identity. Let me give you a very, very beautiful story. Does everybody know Sylvester Stallone and the Rocky story? Does anyone know? Everybody knows. Does anyone know the story behind the life of Sylvester Stallone? How many of you know? If you know, say yes. If you don't, you say no. All right. Is it yes to the story, or is it yes that Sylvester Stallone, that you know Sylvester Stallone? Okay, there are some no's here. Okay, but I just wanted to quickly tell you the story again, because this is this really hit me when I heard it. So Sylvester Stallone came in as an immigrant to America, right? He wanted to be a Hollywood star. He wanted to be a Hollywood star, and he wanted to be like everyone, the Hollywood movie, famous actor, right? But he kept getting rejected in all the auditions. And the reason why he get rejected in all the auditions is because, you know, he the way he looks, he has a very thick accent. He doesn't have a very clear speech. If you see his mouth, he's a little crooked. So all of this, he kept getting rejected, and he was so broke. He was so broke. His wife left him. His only dog, the dog that he loved to death, he had to sell his dog for $50 just to pay his bill. He was super, super broke. And at that point of time, one day he was so broke and depressed, he was watching the television wherein he watches a match, wherein a boxing match of Muhammad Ali versus the other contender. I can't remember his name. So when he was watching this match, now Muhammad Ali, everybody knows, world champion boxer, legend in boxing, right? Everybody would have assumed Muhammad Ali is going to win. But what happened in that match was something very, very spectacular. The opponent kept getting punched. He fell down, but he got up again and he fought back. He got punched, he fell down, he got up and he fought back again. All this happened till he won the match. He defeated the legend. And that's something hit Sylvester Stallone at that point of time, and he could resonate and relate to that particular feeling. And he was like, I'm going to write a script, a movie script on that. In 3 days, he wrote a boxing kind of a movie script called The Rocky, which we all know. And he went to the producers to show that script. And one of the producers liked it. They said, oh, wow, it's an amazing story. We're going to buy it from you. You know what Sylvester Stallone said? He said, I am not going to sell you the script. I'm going to sell you only if I am the hero of this movie. Yes, Maitreya, you're absolutely right. That's the opponent. So Sylvester Stallone said, I'm going to be the hero of the movie, and then only I will sell you the script. The producer said, bullshit. Have you lost your mind? Like, you're nobody. We're gonna list the A stars of Hollywood. You're nobody here. Sylvester Stallone said, I'm going to reject your proposal, and he went back. Next day, the producers called him again and said, we're going to double your money, and provided that you don't be a part of this movie. Sylvester Stallone was absolutely broke, had nothing. He didn't even have food on the table. His wife had left him. His dog was gone, but he did not relent to that request. The producers were offering him $360,000 at that time. It's a huge amount of money for someone who's broke. People like us, I mean, you know, people might be excited. You know, that's where people give up. But he didn't give up. Why? Why do you think he didn't give up? Let's listen to these answers again. I hope the story is interesting. Why didn't he give up? He could have just taken the money, but he didn't give up. Why? Why? Conviction. Okay. He believed he could do a movie. Okay. What else? Dreams and priorities were important. Self-belief, belief in himself. Hi, Madhavi. And nice. Exactly. Because of his identity. It was his identity. He truly believed that he was Rocky. He believed that no one else on this earth can do what he could do. That's why he knew that he could be successful in this movie. So his outcome and his identity matched completely. So this is just a fun story to remind you why identity is so important. Another thing that I want to touch upon before I start taking calls is, what is your mission in life? What is your mission in life? 95% of people today do not have any kind of mission in life. Unfortunately, mission क्या बन गया आज की तारीख में? हमें bills कैसे पे करने हैं, बच्चे के education कैसे देना है, थोड़ा खाना पीने बाहर चले जाएंगे, restaurant जाना है, movie देखना है. That has become the mission in life today. That's not your mission. That's a to-do list of life. What is your mission in life? And the reason why I say it's so important, because this will again change your life. Let me talk about the famous personalities that we like and we don't like. I want to talk about people like Mother Teresa, people like Dalai Lama, people like Bill Gates. Let's talk about entrepreneurs, people like Bill Gates. What is their mission like? They're so successful today because their vision, the way they focus is outwards. When I say outwards, it means what is it that I can do to serve other people? What is it that I can do to give value to other people? Their approach is outward giving. Whereas most of us are living in a selfie culture. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हमें और this is what we're doing. पैसा मिल जाए, fame मिल जाए, ये मिल जाए, वो मिल जाए. We're so self-centered. We're only thinking about us. And that's where things are also going wrong. That's where this whole world is going wrong. That's where nowadays the divorce rates have gone up, teenage pregnancies have gone up. So many weird things are happening. Coronavirus has come. This is all collective karma that we're doing. Imagine if you were coded as a person who was there to contribute to other people's life. Imagine if you were coded that way. Somehow I मैंने code कर दिया. Imagine you were coded that way. What would you do? You would be a giver. You would be a lover. Your life is going to change to another level. Contribution has been a huge part of my life. And ever since I realized what I was missing from my life, I wake up every single day and I'm driven by that mission. I don't care आज गर्मी है, सर्दी है, coronavirus है, नहीं है. I don't give a damn anymore. It affects me, yes. I'm a human person. It affects me for sure. But if you don't have a mission which is larger than you, if you don't have a mission that's larger than you, you're going to keep falling back into those negative doubts. I hope I'm making some sense, because I know people want quick fixes. People want मतलब कोई गोली मिल जाए, बाबा जी की कोई गोली मिल जाए कि मैं खा लूं और सब ठीक हो जाए. नहीं होता ऐसे. You've got to work on yourself. You've got to have a mission in life. Look at Bill Gates today. Oh my God, he's such an inspiration today. Do you know what Bill Gates is doing today? I mean, he built this multi-billion business empire and everything. What he's doing today, he's working on a mission to uplift Africa. Africa as a country he found that Africa as a country, you've got to watch his documentary if you haven't, please. It's on Netflix. You've got to watch it. Africa is a place where he found that there was no sanitation, there was no clean water, and there was no electricity. He found out with this how you can actually use human feces को use करके, technology create करके, he has been able to secure clean drinking water, and he's been able to acquire electricity, create electricity of that. Imagine human feces. I mean, this is nothing more than a miracle to me. Nothing more than a miracle to me. Human feces से आप drinking water or electricity generate कर रहे हो, बाबा. What reason do you have to cry? Anything is possible. But the thing is that you've got to have a mission. You've got to create an identity that matches with your outcome. You've got to get clarity in what you want in life. Create identity, create new beliefs. Mix it with a mission, that mission which is beyond you, where you're looking outwards. That is, whether you like it or not, but this is proven. This is the way of real happiness, success, contentment, whatever you want in this life. Anything you want. If you're able to create all of these things, that's what will lead you there. And it's applicable in our business as well, my friends. Did you know business is 80%, business success is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. But what we're doing is we're always focusing on the 20%. Strategy में होता है सेल्स सिखा दो, पैसे कैसे बनाने, 10,000 को 10 लाख कैसे बनाने हैं. All strategies. But no one is thinking about here. Create identities that makes you unstoppable. That is something that gives you resilience, that gives you strength. Nothing else. There's no other Babaji ki goli. And motivation doesn't work unless you create this identity. And that's where coaching is so powerful. And I hope I was able to deliver certain aspects of why you should work on your identity. And I think I'm pretty much done with my content. And I hope everyone is awake and listening to me. I would like to invite in callers now. I don't know how this is going to work. If you would like to call in, have a chat with me, share your own experience, whatever you've learned, whatever you've been working on in this lockdown, anything new that can give other people, I don't want to call it motivation again, but at least a reason that they should not be sitting here and crying. Okay, so I would like to invite in callers. It's already, oh wow, I've talked a lot. Can I have callers? Mr. Rajan, Mr. Anil, Mr. Gaurav Dogra, if anybody is there, can I, because I don't have the access to this. Is there any way that I can invite callers in and let's make it interactive? And by the way, stay till the end of this call. I have something special for you guys. Stay till the end of this call. I promise you, I have something. PPT. विशाल, क्या करोगे आप PPT का? I wish PPT से हमारी लाइफ चल जाती. PPT का कुछ नहीं होगा, बाबा. You talk to me. We'll talk separately. Okay, guys, come on. Anybody who wants to come up, let's have a chat. If you want to share your experience, any challenges that you're facing, let's talk about it. Let's make it interactive. I don't want to be just giving you gyan. Come on, guys. Idea is to take action. We've got to be empowered human beings here. Instead of this, we've got to become this. We have to be the givers. All right. Is there anybody on the call that is listening to me right now? Yes.
Yeah, hi Seldon. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Who is this? I can't
This
see
is
you.
Subhajan from New Kranti Tour and Travel, Mumbai.
Okay, I would love to see you. How do I see you?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll send you my pic where it is. It's not coming in. Yeah, the things you have given a very good boosting things, but what about the practical thing? Nobody is calling for the bookings and all. How to deal with that? Nobody is ready to travel. I am calling my client daily, asking them they need anything, any help. If they're stuck up with any tickets or any refund or something.
Sir, एक बात मुझे बताइए. Are you focusing? Again, where are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what you can control or what you can't control?
Yeah, I'm focusing on my business only. So how to get the business? कैसे मैं client को वापस business लाऊं? पर कोई travel करने को तैयार नहीं है.
Exactly. आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. आप कुछ कर सकते हैं. That's the reality.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. पर मैं daily 5 customer को call करता हूँ. फिर daily मेरे partners को 5 partners को call करता हूँ. जो मेरे supplier है, सबको उनको call करता है. मैं try कर रहा हूँ सबके साथ कि कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा होगा. और मैं सबको यही एडवाइस दूंगा, अपने क्लाइंट को फॉलो करो, अपने क्लाइंट को फोन करो, उनको उनके समझो उन्होंने अपने से भी टिकट नहीं की है. They have not done ticketing to us. They have not done the booking to us, and they are stuck up anywhere. Please help them. So our travel committee will get benefit afterward because they will not go online. They will come offline to us. अब मैं सबको छोटे से छोटे वेंडर को भी कॉल करता हूँ, मेरे कार सप्लायर को भी कॉल करता हूँ, मेरे टिकटिंग वेंडर को कॉल करता हूँ, सबको है ना, सबके साथ है ना 10 कॉल डेली का रहता है मेरे पास कि क्या है, किसका प्रॉब्लम है, क्या है, हाउ कैन वी टैकल दिस. तो अभी ये कैसा करेंगे, अपना ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री तो बहुत बैड है, तो उसके लिए क्या और क्या ऑप्शन है अपने पास कि कोई अपना एक यूनिटी बनाए कि अपना एक एरिया वाइज कि भाई एक दूसरे को हेल्प करें.
आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है सर, आपकी बात बिल्कुल सही है.
टाइम मेंबर है तो एक जोन बना ले, बोरोली जैसे मैं बॉम्बे में बोरोली मलाड कांदोली का एक ग्रुप बना लो, एक दूसरे को हेल्प करो ना. ऐसा तो
बनाओ,
करना पड़ेगा.
एब्सोल्युटली करना पड़ेगा, बिल्कुल करना पड़ेगा 100%.
क्योंकि हम लोग चल रहा है, मेरे तो डेली कॉल्स रहते हैं सबके साथ. तो ऐसा है.
वेरी गुड जॉब एंड यू डूइंग अ गुड जॉब, नो प्रॉब्लम अबाउट इट. दिस इज समथिंग इन योर कंट्रोल. आप जो कंट्रोल में कर रहे हैं आप उस पर फोकस कर रहे हैं, अच्छी बात है. बट जो आप नहीं कंट्रोल कर सकते उस पर फोकस करके हमें कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
और इरिटेट भी नहीं होता, कोई भी कैसे भी क्वेश्चन पूछता है, क्या है, पैसा अटका है, मैं उनको वेबसाइट देता हूँ, वेबसाइट में जाके क्या करना है, कैसा करना है.
गुड है.
सबके लिए ये है कि सब लोग हेल्प करो, तो क्योंकि अपना ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री वापस आएगा, ऑनलाइन नहीं जाएंगे. उनको समझाओ कि आप ऑनलाइन जाते तो आपका कॉल कोई उठा नहीं रहा है, आंसर नहीं, एटलीस्ट वी आर आंसरिंग यू, वी आर ट्राइंग टू हेल्प यू. मैंने ज्योति माल्या जी को भी लिखा था ये सब कि एंड शी इज वर्किंग ऑन दैट. ई फॉर्म भेजे थे कि अपना इतना इंडस्ट्री जुना है, 1950 से अपना टाई है, अपने पास कम मेंबर है, मेंबर्स बढ़ाओ. एक अपना ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री को इंडस्ट्री का रिफॉर्म नहीं मिला है क्योंकि सब अलग अलग हैं, कोई भी साथ में यूनाइटेड नहीं आ रहा है. एक रूफ नहीं. आप एक मेडिकल स्टोर का देखो, मेडिकल स्टोर बंद होता है तो पूरा ऑल ओवर इंडिया बंद होता है. दूध वाला बंद करता है तो ऑल ओवर इंडिया बंद होता है. अपना ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री कभी एक साथ बंद नहीं होता है.
राइट. You're absolutely right, sir. I think you're right on the point. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. We should all come together, and I 100% agree with you. The topic today is very different, and I would like anybody else. Would anybody else like to share any challenge or something that they would like to share with me? Anyone else? Come on, guys. Let's make it interactive. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing. No one's going to judge here. कोई जज करेगा तो मैं बाहर निकाल दूंगी. I'm just kidding. All right, come on. Let's just talk. What are you guys facing? What have you learned in the lockdown? I want to hear from people. What have you learned in this lockdown? What are the 3 things that you've learned in this lockdown? Let me share with me first. I have learned how to use webinars. कुछ idea नहीं था मुझे webinars का. I learned how to use webinars. And I started online coaching. Before that, I was doing offline coaching, and I was like, online कैसे करेंगे, वो connection होगा नहीं होगा, everything worked out. Everything is figure outable. Sir, who has the Rajan ji? Who has the ability to unmute people, because I don't have the access. No, I don't. I am the host. Really? Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Who would like to? Can? Okay. All right. I am clicking buttons on everything, on every name. So just feel free to unmute yourself. Okay, ask to unmute. Okay. All right. Vishal, can you hear me? I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Can I see you as well, if you don't mind, the video?
Sorry, but it is not possible right now because I have totally a mess right now.
Bad headache.
Just having a long hair and long beard. As you know that you have already said that you cannot control. So this thing I can't control right now.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. No problem at all. No problem. Yes, yes. What would you like to share? How is it happening? What's going on?
Things are going great. I have learned so many things in this lockdown. Like
Mm-hmm.
previously, we know about the sharing thing, but right now we have learned that how much important is food for everyone. Like a simple amount of sharing, because I have saw so many people, and even I have also volunteered in the same thing, and I have learned that a simple blessing will give you a lot of happiness. Give
Nice.
you
What did
a
you do?
money. Like I have my friends, so we are around 10 people. We used to serve the people. So
Nice.
we have a simple organization. So we used to give them the some like rice and the food items for the supply, and also we used to serve the people who used to go on the roads and sleeping on the
Hmm.
roads right now as well. So and
Hmm.
also I have created my own gym in my home with the basic
Hmm.
equipment. Right? So this is how I'm spending my day at my home.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I also recently did something. So I am also attached to an NGO called ICFCR, and we did this huge drive for immigrant workers and underprivileged people who are on the roads, basically the beggars and everybody. And we raised a lot of fundraising. We were able to cater to 300 different families just in Delhi, and we did this in different cities as well. One thing that I learned from this is that everyone is going through a bad time, but there is someone else who has it worse than you are. And if you can help those people, there's nothing like it. The kind of happiness, the fulfillment that it comes back to you is absolutely priceless. And I'm not making this up. It's absolutely true. And thank you so much for sharing. Anyone else? Okay, Anu. I'm going to try and find Anu. Anu's raising hand. Uh, Anu is here. Okay, Anu, I'm going to unmute you. Please feel free to talk. Anu, are you there? Kabir, I don't know where is Kabir. Kabir, I'm trying to find you. Hold on. Kabir, there you are. Hi, long time no see. Okay, did you get the request for a new mute? Ah, perfect. Kabir, come back. आवाज आ रही है? Okay. Why is he getting muted again and again?
Hello, can you
Yes,
hear me?
Kabir. Hi. Yeah, I
Hi,
can hear you.
how
How
are
are you,
you?
my friend?
Very
Good.
good, very good.
Long time no see.
Sorry, I've just, for the first time I've tried your session. I actually got a message right now, and the timing was never appropriate for me to join in. Luckily, this time I
Okay.
could.
I'm glad you did.
Yes, me too. So, firstly, I would like to say something about some guy who was talking about his travel business and everything. With all due respect, there was just one thing which I would like to share is, firstly, I think, like he said, that businesses are not working out. It's the same with us. I'm in the garment industry. I'm in the export business. My business is also not working. I've been sitting in my office every day from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening. I've been doing what I can do. Although there is no one else in the office, I'm all alone in the factory. So what I would like to share with so over there is that, firstly, doing your bit is not enough. The right motive is also necessary. You are doing your bit, you are making calls, you are offering people your help. But why are you offering it? Is it because you want to help them, or is it because you want to help yourself? Firstly, that is what I think. Because I did not hear anything about benefiting the society in any matter apart from, uh, I, I think sir would also like to be unmuted. He wants to say something, I guess, if that's possible.
Mm,
Or is he talking to someone else? I can't figure out.
Well,
I
anyway,
have I can't even see in the screen. Okay. Yeah, go ahead,
okay.
Kapil.
So,
Kabir, yeah.
the thing is, the times are bad for all of us. That's pretty obvious. I was even capable of making certain masks and all these surgical equipment, sorry, attires and protective gear and everything. I was even trading into these things to keep myself in the working condition, to keep my finances in check and everything. But then
Hmm.
later on, I realized, fine, this is doable under a certain limit and certain restrictions and everything. But then if I keep on, like, I'll give you an example over here. In today's time, the PP kits and all these masks and everything, let's say they cost about, in all of the package, it costs about roughly 200, 300 bucks. Fine. People are selling it for 500, 1000, 2000, different packages. Everyone is doing that. What people have, the mentality that people have is, no one is earning right now. The times are bad. Let me just, gather everything that I can because I don't know what I'll get later on. This is what the mentality of people is in this time.
Hmm.
And people should be actually thinking, fine, we were earning, let's say, X amount of percentage. Let's say my cost for my product is 100 bucks and I used to earn 10% over it in regular times. Right now, if I think that just because no one else is doing, I just put about 100% over it just to keep a monopoly over it, or even, skimming basically. If I try to skim in these times, no one is benefiting out of it, just you are. How can you say that you are a good part of the society? You are just doing something
Yeah.
which is purely
Yeah.
selfish. And it's not even selfish, it's self centered. I don't
Yeah.
think being selfish is wrong. What is a selfish person? A person who thinks about themselves. That is
Yeah.
fine. But being self centered is you only think about
So,
yourself.
right. Kabir, you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry to cut you. Absolutely
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And that's where I was talking about having a mission in life. Mission in life that is beyond you. So what would be your mission in life? What is your mission today, Kabir? What are you doing?
See,
In one line.
practically speaking, in one line. All right, sorry. I know I tend to go in deeper versions.
Yeah.
In one line, I would like to say that I think I just want to be the best part of myself for the
आप बोलिए,
society and for my own
आपको
self.
मैंने दे दिया, आप अनम्यूट करो, मैं आपको बोल दूं.
Hmm. I think I'm so sorry. I think I've given the right to everyone to unmute. Sorry, I'm a very technical chat. Can you guys try unmuting yourself, whoever would like to speak, and then we could see if you have the control.
Yes, we can. Unmute.
Oh, perfect. All right, Kabir. Kabir,
Yeah.
come share with us your one-line mission so that we can start talking to other people as well, so that other
Yeah,
people can also
it's
understand.
basically to
Get
be the
something.
best possible self of my own self for myself and the society as well. Because
How?
there's nothing more important. Sorry,
How are you doing that?
कोई नहीं है भाई साहब.
how am I doing that?
59
I'm
59
being. I can hear multiple voices.
99 एक बार गया है, 99 के
मैं इनको
Yeah.
हाँ मैंने म्यूट कर दिया.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, firstly, I'm trying to be physically fit. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to do regular workouts. I'm trying to put my time into my work, my family, and everything else around me. I'm trying to be hygienic. I'm trying to follow
हो
rules
दिया.
that are possible humanly. And I'm trying to be helpful to people to a certain limit where it's humanly possible by
All right.
not doing something bad for myself
Hmm.
and for anyone else either.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kabir, for sharing. I really appreciate your time.
Hello,
Anyone else who would like to share?
One
Please?
minute. Kabir, you were telling me ki you want to
Yes,
talk to me. Yeah, see, there are lakhs, crore of rupees are being stuck up, and many poor people, tickets and the hotel booking are stuck. I'm helping them. I'm helping the society only to get their things back. It's
of
not
course,
not
sir.
that.
Of course, sir.
See, going and giving vegetable, going and giving grain, that is also not. You are doing things okay, and I'm helping in my different way. करोड़ों रुपया फंसे हैं लोगों के. हमारे इधर भाजी वाला है, उसने बनारस की टिकट ली थी, शादी में जाना था अपन अभी पैसा फंसा है, एयरलाइन पैसा नहीं दे रही, तो उसको मोटिवेट कौन करेगा? हम ही करेंगे ना। खाली आप अनाज देके बोलेंगे अपना काम छूट गया, मेंटल पीस भी तो होना चाहिए उसके पास कि मेरा पैसा मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा।
बिल्कुल सही सर, कोई कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. Let's not make it into
No, not Intel, but
discussion.
the thing is that you have to make, आपका प्रॉब्लम है तो कोई सुनने वाला तो होना चाहिए उसको रिजॉल्व.
बिल्कुल
गवर्नमेंट तो
सर,
सुन नहीं
बिल्कुल
रही
सर.
है, गवर्नमेंट तो
आप
सुन
जो
नहीं
कर रहे
रही
हैं
है.
ना सर, आज की तारीख में आप जो कर रहे हैं ना, इट्स कमेंडेबल. यू नीड टू गिव क्रेडिट टू योरसेल्फ. गुड जॉब डन. आई थिंक
Thank
you're
you.
doing a
Then
great job, and
can
I
I just
feel
say
like
one
more
line?
people.
That's all. Just
Yeah,
one.
Kabir. Yeah. Okay.
It's to sir only. Sir, I get your point, and I totally agree with you. What my point was not to go against your saying. It's just ki whatever you're trying to do, why not try to change the way? Don't change your goal. That's not what I'm asking you to do. Your goal must be right. I'm just saying instead of thinking कि क्या अटका हुआ है, why not think कि मैं कौन सा रास्ता निकाल सकता हूँ? आपने सुना होगा कि जो माउस होता है, चूहा होता है, जब उसकी बिल होती है उसमें पानी घुस जाए, it does not try to come and swim up that same door. वो दूसरा रास्ता निकालता है. I'm just asking you to find a better solution जहां पर आपका भी फायदा हो, दुनिया का भी फायदा हो, एंड नुकसान सबका हो रहा है सर. आप जितना कम है, यही हमारे कंट्रोल में है. अभी हमारे कंट्रोल में ये नहीं है कि हम नुकसान को रोक लें. हम नुकसान को जितना मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं, दैट इज द ओनली पॉसिबल थिंग दैट वी कैन डू.
I think Kabir, thank you so much. Thank you so much for both of you guys. I would like more people to interact here. I want to understand in this lockdown, what have you learned? What are the new things that you've explored about yourself? Who would like to share this? Someone is on the screen right now. Hello, who is this? I don't see the name. Everybody can unmute themselves and share. What have you learned in this lockdown? कुछ तो अच्छा किया होगा यार.
Seldon, can I come in? Seldon, can I come in?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, so I think we have a time limit also in this, and people can send their questions by email to you also. So you can share your email, or we'll share your email ID to them. And those who have missed, we can send them a recording also. And in the meantime, thank you very much for your knowledge which you have shared with them. You have not motivated them. You have given some tips with nice examples also. And we all are suffering now, but my humble request to everybody is don't quit. If you don't quit and keep on moving, you will have a very good future. हमारी जो जिंदगी है एक साइकिल की तरह है. अगर हमें अपना बैलेंस रखना है तो हमें इस साइकिल को चलाते रहना पड़ेगा. We have to keep moving if we want success in our life. और लास्ट में मैं आपको एक बात कहना चाहूंगा कि आप के पास बहुत टाइम है. अभी किसी के पास कोई काम नहीं है. हम अगर ऑफिस भी खोलना चाहे, we go to the office, but we don't have any work. We have to keep doing something. People are reading books, but I just tell you, don't read the success stories, because success stories पढ़ने से you get some idea, but read the failure stories. अगर आप failure stories पढ़ेंगे तो उससे आपको कुछ आएगा कैसे आपको success मिल सकती है इस failure से. So once again, thank you very much, Sheldon, for your time. And I am also grateful to my TAAI Travel Agents Association of India Office Bearer, President, Vice President, Honorary Secretary, the Treasurer, and entire MC team, and all my members from the travel industry and from other parts of the industry also. Thank you very much, and we welcome your time and everything, and we'll keep on doing these kind of webinars, and see you soon. Thank you very much.
Okay, Rajan ji, if you don't mind, I just wanted to offer something more to the audience here.
Yeah, please, as you promised them. You promised them, yeah.
I promised them something. I promised them I wanted to have more interaction because we had such limited time with people. First 10 people who will follow me on my page. I have an Instagram and my Facebook page. By 12 a.m., first 10 people who send me a request saying, I want a free discovery session. I will help you. What is this session about? It's about to get clarity in your life. If you're feeling stuck, I can help you get unstuck and show you more ways of how you can build yourself, build your potential, get clarity in your life, build a vision. What is your mission? All of these things create identity. All of these things we can talk more on one-to-one discovery session. So first 10 people only I would be able to oblige This is my Facebook page. You can find me as Seldon Tenzing Growth Strategist. My Instagram account is Seldon Tenzing Strategist. LinkedIn is, of course, my email is mentioned and my phone number is mentioned as well. And I have an upcoming book in coming months, which is going to be on entrepreneurship. I hope I will be happy to share that as well. So guys, I please thank you so much. Understand one thing: we have so many challenges in life, and it's so important that you've got to work on yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, work on yourself. Do not think that a mindset is nothing. Mindset is everything. And once you have acquired that, you've become unstoppable after that. I promise you that. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say. I look forward to hearing back. Please follow me on my pages, and I would love to talk more about it. Thank you. Thank you, Rajanji. Thank you, TAAI. Thank you, everyone that has organized this. Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much and have a great day and a very positive day. And Mr. Anil Sharma, thank you for giving us the platform, our media partner,
Yes.
Travel Online. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best.